On the other side of toxic Christianity, I found myself faced with one question. Now what? This podcast is about that question. We have conversations with folks who are asking themselves the same things. We're picking up the pieces of a fractured and fragmented faith. We're finding treasure in what the church called trash, beauty and solidarity in people and places we were told to fear, reject, and dismiss. I'm Tamice Spencer-Helms, and this is Life After Leaven. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Life After Leaven. I'm your host, Tamice Spencer-Helms, and this is our very first podcast. I'm excited that you're here and that you're taking the time to listen, and I'm most excited about where we're going to go together. I think for a lot of us, the question of whether or not we're going to stay in toxicity in terms of our faith and religion and Christianity, that question has been answered. What hasn't been answered is what we do now. What does faith and life and faithfulness and godliness, what do all those things look like now? Well, I have the privilege of having had a number of conversations with a number of amazing people in my process. And I wanted to share that with you. I wanted to bring those conversations onto the air, so to speak, so that you can kind of sit in along with friends of mine and talk about what life after Leaven really looks like. What are we keeping? What are we leaving? What are we doing these days? What does it look like for us to be faithful in our religion or in our faith or lack thereof? You're going to hear from all kinds of people on this podcast. Some of them I agree with, some of them I don't. My hope is that you won't know who is who because there's treasure and light everywhere. And that's one of the things that I found as I unleavened my faith. And so I want to welcome you. I want to thank you. We're going to hear from amazing people who have amazing stories. And we'll ask them what life after Leaven looks like for them. Is there anything they're bringing along with them? Are there any resources or things that they're enthralled by or binging, as we're going to call it? TV shows, books, music, and then what are some words to live by? What are they drawing motivation from? And lastly, where you can find them. So hopefully in every episode, there'll be something that you can relate to. I want to thank you for tuning in and welcome to the show.